Here's the unfortunate reality, bro. When you're on your journey in your life and you're doing good things, you're relevant, you're gonna have haters. And some people is not gonna like it, bruh. All the good things that you have to do, they pray to God, bro, and it's intense. Some people attack so intensely, so heavily. They just don't want you to be successful, bro, because they know deep down to their core they're not gonna be. That's what haters are. And when you guys are on your journey, bro, doing the things you do, the attacks are gonna come from every angle that you could possibly think. You'll have all kinds of different haters, many different ways. You'll have the overt haters, you'll have the covert haters. And when you're doing well, the overt ones are going to come out of the woodworks to try to sabotage everything you're doing, bro. They're going to talk so much smack. They are relentless. And it's because they see the greatness. It's not because they don't. It's because they do. And that's the funny thing. Like, they don't think we know what they're doing. Like, they really expect us to believe the bullshit they're saying. But we know who we are. They can't take that away from us. They can't take away our work ethic. They can't take away our skills. They can't take away our skill set. They can't take away our hustle. They can't take it away from us. They can do all kinds of this to try to steer you off your path. But they can't stop you. At the end of the day, they can't. But some of these people, bro, they know. They know you're destined. That's why they attack so hard. I personally have never seen anybody else attack as hard as myself. But that's probably because, and I guarantee you there was people, a lot more people attacked harder than me, but I just never seen it. I see a lot of people get hated on. But the attacks I get online are crazy, bruh. Crazy. Even people in real life, sometimes they do a little shit and try to gaslight your mind, and it's like, just get out of here. Like, get out of here, kid. Like, what is going on? Some people just can't help it, bro. They just have something against you. They have this like hatred towards you. And it's because they know. They know you got it. They know you're on your way. They know you're on your path. And they cannot stand it. They wish you didn't exist. You are everything they want to be. And they just so happen to not be able to be it. For whatever reason. But like I said, man, there's all kinds of haters out there. All kinds. Some people even love and hate you at the same time. They can't help it. They can't help how they feel. They let their feelings override what's real. They allow their feelings to get in the way. When you have to have a certain amount of respect for somebody or something, you can't let that kind of stuff get in the way regardless of where you're at on your journey. It's all about the journey. It's all about staying true to yourself and staying true to others, because I've seen people, bro, turn so many times. And your haters are going to attack from this way, from that way, frontwards, backwards. They're coming from all angles, bro. Some of these people are going to be overt, which means they're going to speak it right out there to you, probably online. Covert ones do a little shady shit in real life. And sometimes covert people even do shady shit over text. But they're shady. And they don't think we know, but we know it all. We know every bit of it. They can't fool us. They think they're fooling us. They think they're really doing something. They really do. There's just nothing you can do, man. I'm sorry to tell you. There's just nothing you can do. You're trapped. The haters are trapped. They don't have what we have. They want to believe that in their minds. They want to believe the negative things about you too. But when it comes down to it in real life, they don't. Haters believe what they want to believe. That's it. And you'll have these over ones who's gonna try to diminish you. Anything they can find to pick at you for. They'll say anything. They'll do anything. It's all hate. It's all this hate. It's because they see that you're great. They don't want it to exist, bro. They don't want you to exist. I have even made so many mistakes in my past from certain things I did not capitalize on when I should have. And I've learned my lesson. I'm still learning myself. There's things I have not done, maybe because I didn't want to experience so much hate. But there comes a point, bro, where you gotta go full-fledged. You gotta do what you do. You gotta live your purpose, bro. You can't let the haters hold you back. You can't let these people put you in the box that they're in. You have to be free. The haters want to imprison you because they are in prison themselves. That's why they're attacking you so much. You think they're on their purpose, bro? You think they're important? You think they're doing anything important? No. They got too much hate and bitterness and jealousy in their hearts towards you. Like, they're literally giving that energy like to you. And to me, when people attack, it's fuel. It's fuel. They don't understand that they're making us greater. The haters make you great. They think it's gonna do something, bro. It's not. The last mistake you will make is letting haters override you. You can't. You have to keep going. You have to fight against it. You have to keep on your path and purpose. Their purpose is to stop you because they don't have one. They don't have a hope in hell. That's why they're attacking you. And for me saying this, they still won't clue in, which is crazy. But they use all their time and energy to try to tear you down. You're not doing anything wrong, bro. You do nothing wrong. You do all the things you should be doing, and it's a crime because you're succeeding on a higher level. To them, it's a crime. To them, this shouldn't be possible. To them, you're a bad person for succeeding, and that the fact that they're not succeeding, why should you and not them? That's the way they think. They have this victim mindset. They can't succeed on their own. And they can't appreciate you during their down times. That's what haters are like, bro. Even no matter where you're at in life, bro, you have to be respectful. You have to be appreciative. You have to go through your own shit. Just like I had to, just like everybody else had to. You got to focus on your life. You got to do things that really inspire you to get up and get after it. You have to surround your mind with the right things. You have to let things motivate you as well. Instead of using all your time and energy to try to tear somebody down covertly, overtly, or whatever way. It's the biggest sissy moves of all time. People say lots of things, bro. But yet their accounts, we don't even know who they are. They're nobodies. They don't have followers. And it's not that you need followers, but don't be talking shit. You have no followers. You have no life. You are a nobody in a cage. Like, stop. But no, they won't, because they're so angry and agitated towards you, bro. They just want to go after you and target you to try to tear you down, because that's a win for them. If they can succeed in doing so, That would be a win to them because they can't win. This is a message that haters don't want to hear. They don't want to hear this. But it's the truth. Like I always preach on this channel, the truth. They want no part of it. They don't want to deal with reality. They don't want to deal with their reality. They're just going to target you. They're so high up on your nutsack. They're rotting you, bro. They're riding you like a stripper pole, up and down. But they want no part of it. They want no part of the real shit. Anything real, they just crumble because they don't want to accept it. They don't want to accept reality. That you are who you are. Which is why they're so high up on your nuts. Attacking you overly, attacking you covertly, doing whatever they can do. Gang stalking you. Paying close attention to every move you make. They're just trying so hard to disturb you. And this is what they do. And you gotta go into the world, bro, and you gotta get after it in every way, shape, and form. You gotta be so busy and go forward so hard that there's just no time to not. You just go forward. You live your dream, you live your purpose. You work very hard, you put it in, you pull it out. You slip it in and you slip it out. Yeah. Something they can't do either. They want to bring you down to their level. They want you to, they want you to believe what they're saying. They want you to be destroyed. They don't want you to go any further than you are. They're already mad. They're already big mad, bro, that you even done what you've done thus far. They don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to be a somebody. They want to view you as a nobody. They want to view you as all, this person sucks, this person's this person's that. But yet, results speak for itself. They'll say whatever they can say, bro, instead of giving you any credit. They're not going to credit you. They're going to try to tear you down. People want to make you the average people in the world that are haters. Like there's average people in the world that are haters, and there's average people in the world working their way up to becoming better because they have the right mindset. That's who you want to be. That's where you want to be, regardless of your situation. Life is tough. Life is very tough. I've been through the thick of things myself. But you will break through if you just keep going. God is very good. God is very giving if you're willing to give. Because you don't receive unless you give. So you have to give. You have to give so much of yourself. You don't think Jesus gave a lot of himself? He gave everything. He gave his entire life. These haters don't want to give though. They're just trying to tear you down. They see you giving a whole bunch. They see you doing the right things, and they just want you dead, bro. They want you to literally die. It would make their day. And death is upon us all. But they would rather it right now. That's how dark and demented and disturbed they truly are. That's because their lives is like that themselves. So that's what they want to do. And there's even low-key people like that as well. They want to low-key tear you down. They don't make it seem that way. They're trying to hide it, but low-key, they're trying to tear you down, bro. They're trying to tear you down. You can be very careful with people. You got to be very careful in this world. Very careful. It's hard to trust. I appreciate my real subscribers. I'll say that right now. I'm going to make a video of appreciation as well pretty soon. But I appreciate my real subscribers, bro. And as for the haters, they're just going to get blocked, bro. I'm getting sick of it. You're just going to get blocked. Like, I'm not going to see your shit. I'm not going to see your face. I'm not going to see your dirty ass account. on my page. Like, they don't get that we can just block them, bro. Like, keep it up. You get blocked. But yet they're still on your stuff, right? They still join your lives, right? They still join everything you have to do. But yet they don't get that we can just block them. It really don't make sense. Haters are everywhere, bro. Overt, covert, they're everywhere. Too much hate in this world. It's like they don't want to do the right things to make themselves feel good. You have to eat right, you gotta train, you gotta be on your shit. You gotta love life, you gotta love the grind. You gotta learn to love it. If you don't love it, you gotta learn to love it. It's the best thing for you. It's the best thing to you. It's the best thing for your mind and your body and your soul. For everything to get right. I made many mistakes. Nothing too big. But I've made mistakes and I always correct them. I always come clean of my mistakes. And it does not take me long. We all do things the odd time. You don't make it to the top and it's there you are. You make mistakes, you fall down a little bit, you get back up. You get even greater, you get even bigger, even stronger, even faster. More developed, more spiritually inclined, more connected to the Most High. And it's exactly what your haters don't want, because they can't touch those wavelengths. They're just drowning, bro, in their sorrows, trying to drown you. And that's what they want most. They don't want you to keep going. They don't want you to outgrow them. They don't want you to outdo them. They don't want you to get any wiser, any smarter, any stronger, any more successful. No more, nothing. They want you dead. They want you to stop. It would make their day. This is how intensely your haters think about you, bro. It's pretty crazy. And it exists. The worst thing we do, guys, in life, and I'm going to make a video, I don't even know if I should, there's so much to say right now, you know. There's so many different things I want to say, and I don't want to say too much on one topic, because I want to go deep. And these videos right here can only be 30 minutes, but I don't know why that is either. There's got to be a setting I can change on this camera or whatever, because the videos that I do here, bro, they just stop in 30 minutes, like for no reason. I don't know why. There's got to be something to do with the settings. But we can't restrict ourselves, bro. We got to really do our best, and we can't let things get to us. We can't. I see so much. The more I grow, the more I learn. The more I see mistakes. That's what it is. The more you evolve as a person, the more you're going to look back at yourself and say, I was not even close to that person that I am right now. Like the person I am right now and the person I'm going to continue to become this entire year is going to blow my 2022 self out of the water. It's going to blow my 2021 year self, 2020 year self out of the water completely and utterly. The things I'm doing, the way my mindset's working, bro, the way I'm learning, the way I'm just doing everything, I'll be unmatched, untouched, and I want to continue that in life. And sometimes it's hard to stay on top. Sometimes it's hard to climb all the way to the top, and it's just, you know, you fall down for a little bit and you get back up and you become even stronger. That's how it is, bro. Like, that's one of my weaknesses too. Like, if you look at people in the NHL, you compete very hard all year in the season to even make it to the playoffs. And then if you make the playoffs, you compete even harder for the Stanley Cup, which means you get first. You get the championship. You win the championship, you win the Stanley Cup, you beat the best teams, and you win. That's the pinnacle. That's what every player wants to reach, and when you reach that, let me explain this very clearly. When you reach the pinnacle, when you reach high heights that you never reached before, you don't keep going. You eventually do, but it's right then and there that you stop. You rest and you regroup. You don't rest completely, you don't stop completely, but you come off that high. That's something I'm getting better at myself right now. You got to come off those highs. When you hit the biggest highs you've ever hit in your life, you don't just keep going higher and higher and higher. You come down a little bit to go even higher. That's how it works. When you win the Stanley Cup, like I said, and this is a great analogy. This is great. When you win the Stanley Cup, you don't keep going. That's it. That's the pinnacle. You reach the highest heights. So when you reach your highest heights, you're going to come down a little bit before you go even higher. So these guys that win the Stanley Cup or the Super Bowl or the NBA championship, whatever, they win it, and then they start to rest and recover, and they calm down some. And then they get back in a training camp a little bit, and they start the season. And you climb back up to the top. So you go even higher. You win 2 championships, you're even higher. You got 2 rings, you're even higher. And that's how life works in every aspect. I gotta take a massive leak right now. I drank a lot of water, bro, before this video. But that's how it works, bro. And your haters don't want you to achieve anymore. They want you to stop. They don't want you to go any higher, but you want to go higher. That's your destiny. That's your calling. It doesn't make you a bad person, but your haters are going to try to make you seem that way. That you have no business doing what you do. So, whenever we reach our best, it's inevitable to come back down a little bit, but to go even higher. And that's how it works. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll be back with the next. I gotta take a leak, bro. I keep going for another couple minutes, but I gotta take a leak.